We have 4 year-round products. We have an IPA called the Hot Fiasco. We make an English Mild, which hasn't been a big style, but it's been a big hit here because it's simple and easy to drink. We call it pub ale. It's just something to drink any day. Low alcohol. It's good for the heat. We have our Ballistic Blonde, which is a Belgian-style blonde. It's all its flavor from the Trappist yeast we use, which is an old strain, comes out of the monasteries over in Belgium. And then we have the Flair Incident, which is our oatmeal stout brewed with Vermont maple syrup and brown sugar. On top of that, we like to do one-offs and seasonals. We did an Irish Red for St. Patty's Day. We did a French-style Saison for the Zoo this year. They have their big beer festival down there to help bring in some income and get some more people out to the zoo, so that was fun to do for them. We're actually about to release a new one. It is a style that has never been sold commercially in Mississippi, so it's exciting to do. It's called a Goza. It's actually a sour, salty wheat beer, old German style, so it's exciting. I'm ready to see how people are going to take to it.
We originally started out as homebrewers, like most of the breweries that have started in the state, and we just called ourselves Gluckstadt Brewing Company. Lucas is originally from Gluckstadt, and we thought, that was a great name. However, when we wanted to go commercially, it was a little bit more difficult. We thought to market Gluckstadt. It's not easy to pronounce if you see it, and if you're not from the immediately surrounding area, it's a little bit difficult for that recognition. And so we were kind of just throwing around some different ideas, and when you put Gluckstadt into Google Translator, it comes out as Lucktown or Lucky Town. And we just thought that would be such a great name to tie in those Gluckstadt roots. We're from Jackson, and have Lucky Town as our brand. And it's been great. We've got the clover is really awesome. It's a great logo. There's a lot of brand recognition with it, so we're really happy.
Most restaurants, bars, stores, overly excited. We didn't have to fight. We basically just said, hey, we're a local brewery. We got this product. They like it. They put it on tap. They sell it in the stores. It's been pretty easy here locally to do it because we are the local guys. And it's cool to see that all these restaurants and everything want to have local beer on tap. And and they see it too when people come through town. The first thing that most of them ask is, hey, do you have any local beer? And so we like being there.
Hard being the cool kid in town, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. I started homebrewing back in 2004. Beer selection down here was pretty pitiful back then, as most people that remember. And a guy I was working with at Nissan, he was one of my fellow engineers. He loved beer. He loved real German lagers and stuff like that. And he goes, man, the beer down here is terrible. First time in Mississippi, took a job down here. I was like, well, what are we going to do about it? He goes, let's just make our own. So we started homebrewing right in his driveway, and I fell in love with it. It's the ultimate nerdy product. I'm a huge nerd, so you get into the science and the microbiology and the chemistry behind it, and just kind of took off from there. We started contract brewing over at Back 40 in Gaston, Alabama, and 2 more years, and here we are. We've got a lot of money tied up in some cool equipment. We make a lot of beer. We just hope people enjoy it. Come down here and see us, and say hi. We have about a 50-50 split of locals to people coming through town. Brewery tourism has become a huge thing in the United States. People just travel around, One of the first things a lot of people look for these days when they go to a place they've never been is like, oh, what breweries are in town? Let's go check it out. And we're the only one in Jackson, so we get a lot of people, Jackson's the crossroads of the South. You got 55 and 20. A lot of people pass through here. And it's nice to see some people will stop just to come to the brewery. They'll spend the night here just for the brewery. So it's a cool industry. It's getting people to visit for other reasons. We looked everywhere around Jackson. We wanted to be somewhere that, we'd be a part of a community, but also kind of add something cool to a neighborhood, maybe, do something a little different. We looked at downtown Jackson, the Ferris Street area, and a lot of it was either too expensive or just not impressive. And then we got contacted by the Midtown partners. We saw that they were doing some really cool things in the neighborhood. You got a lot of artists. They're actually redeveloping houses, and they're doing stuff here instead of just talking about it, which is one cool thing. And then they showed us this building, which, to be honest, was just absolutely perfect for a brewery. It's just a cool area to be in.
I'm originally from Wisconsin, and so I've been growing up around beer and breweries my whole life. And so when I moved to Mississippi about 5 years ago, I could not believe the lack of craft beer selection as well as the breweries. There's only one brewery in the entire state. And so when I met the guys, and it was almost a natural thing. It was we're kind of destined to do this. And so we talked about the idea, and the manufacturing background. We're in basically a manufacturing facility, and so it's really blended well. It's funny because you always question yourself, if we made it, is this what we've been dreaming and working for? And you kind of step back and it's like, we've done it. This is everything we've wanted it. We've been working so hard at this for the last 4 years, and it couldn't be any better.